Hi everyone. Hi. Welcome to this video. My name, as many of you might know, is Star, and I am the editor of the Mother magazine. And I just want to say a big welcome and thank you for joining me today on this video. I know a lot of you are watching this video from our Facebook post, and I just want to take a second and say such a huge welcome to our Facebook crowd, because you guys are amazing. You engage, you are passionate, you have such great ideas, you share our posts, and it makes our Facebook page such a great place to be and to come to and to refer to, and I think it's a great place of inspiration. And so I just want to say a massive thank you and welcome to you if you are on our Facebook page, if you follow us on Facebook. Some of you are watching this from our newsletter, and I just want to say I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing to the newsletter. You do not know how much I appreciate that. I know that you have to make a choice to sign up to a newsletter or to sign up to an offer we have that includes you in our newsletter, and that is a choice you make, and I am so grateful for that. And a lot of you watching today are a subscriber to the magazine, and I just want to say thank you, because without all of you subscribing and engaging and being a part of this community, there would be no magazine. And I love this magazine so much. It is such a privilege to work on it. We have some of the most amazing writers and contributors that are passionate and intelligent and are shaking up the world with their ideas. And I am so grateful to be a part of this community. And if you haven't seen a copy of the Mother magazine, I have one here. I'm sorry, I'm not very organized today. And yes, I know it's in a mirror image because I'm on Photo Booth, and I'm just going to admit that I'm going to be too lazy to sort out flipping this video. So it's backwards. It's not backwards in real life, I promise. This is issue 68 that I just grabbed from my desk, office copy. Beautiful. It feels beautiful. The pages are beautiful. The articles are amazing. The artwork is gorgeous. This publication, I believe, is making a difference in the world for mothers, for families. And I'm so happy to be here with you today. But that's not why I'm talking today. I'm here today because I've been working on a project with Womancraft Publishing this year, and I want to talk about that because it's really exciting. Many of you probably know, if you don't know Womancraft Publishing by name, you probably know some of their books. One of their recent books this year that's just come out is called The Heroines Club, and the subtitle is A Mother-Daughter Empowerment Circle, written by Malia Keaton Digby. Malia has written some articles for us before, and her writing is beautiful. When I got this book, I knew I was going to love it because I already love Malia's writing. This book is about a practical guide and the reasons why it's important to form a circle of mothers and daughters that come together once, I think she says once a month, and talk about and celebrate women heroes to help our girls have strong figures in their life that are not just media images. You know what I mean. So anyway, that's a fantastic book. And I had this idea earlier this year for this project, and I approached Lucy at Womancraft and said, I have this idea, what do you think? And she said, great, let's give it a try. And my proof copy has arrived today, and I'm going to show you in a second. I'm really, really excited. It's actually been I'm just so excited, so excited. So the story is, I have 3 daughters. My eldest is 8. And I also have a son, and he's my oldest. And then I have 3 daughters. And my eldest daughter is 8. And we've been having a lot of questions, the big questions, the questions about growing up, about where babies come from, about development. And it's always been my goal to really be honest and straightforward, and to try to not be embarrassed about this conversation, and to be loving and infuse my daughter, and then all of my daughters with self-esteem and compassion and self-love for their bodies and what we can do as women. And so when my daughter started asking questions, I was actually really excited to dive in and start talking about it. And she has really been open to it, and we've had a lot of great conversations. So a few months ago, I was taking a walk in the evening. My husband was at home with the kids, and I took a little walk with our dog. And I just had this thought come to me that I wanted to create a resource for girls that they could use to help them learn about their cycles, their moon times. And I wanted it to be something that wasn't on a screen, because I didn't want to have to make my daughter have to refer to her phone. I mean, my daughter doesn't have a phone, but I wanted it to be on paper. So I had this idea to create a diary for girls to help them learn about their cycles. It was simple. It was a simple idea, and Lucy liked the idea, and we decided to create it. And what happened was, as I was creating it, I started to think, this is actually really cool, and I would really like to use one of these to actually as my diary, not even just for a journal, but as a diary to keep track of my schedule. I'm one of those people that like a paper diary. I know not everyone does, but I do, and I love great diaries, so I thought I'm going to use one of these for myself. And when I told Lucy that, we were like, actually, this might be a cool idea. So we tweaked it just a little bit so that it can be for girls, and it can be for women, and it can be for everyone in between. And mothers and daughters can both use them. Women can use them if you're trying to learn about your cycles, if you're charting your fertility and using some natural family planning, you can use this. It's a really simple tool, and it's beautiful, and it's here. I'll show you. My approved copy arrived today, so right now we're just doing pre-orders. This is my proof copy that I go through and tweak mistakes, and you will get a beautiful, totally proofed copy in October if you pre-order now. And that's at womancraftpublishing.com, by the way. Anyway, here it is, and it's, sorry, my light's all reflecty. There we go. And it is, of course, not backwards in real life, just for this video because I'm too lazy to flip this video. So, Moon Dreams, 2017 diary, and it feels soft and matte, and here's the back, Womancraft Publishing, Moon Dreams. I designed the cover, which I'm really quite proud of. So, so this book, I was a bit concerned because I knew it was going to be this size, but I was having a hard time visualizing this size until it arrived today, and it's perfect. It's thin enough that you can write in it, you can slip it in your handbag, you can put it on your nightstand. It's easy for girls to write on, and it's really simple. And I think some of the most beautiful things are the simplest, and I think this is such a great product. So here's an example of the inside. Now, it's designed on a week over a 2-page spread, where on each day you can either journal, and you can just use it as a journal, a daily journal, or you can use it as your diary. So you can say, I mean, I might take this to my PTA meetings and write down my schedule. That's what I'm going to use it for. On each day, there is the phase of the moon, the current phase of the moon, and also a list of numbers to help you keep track of your cycle. So this is really great because if you're using this for your daughters, or if you're new to charting your cycle in this way, this is just really simple. And at the beginning, it gives some instructions on how to use it, and so you can use it that way. If you're going to give one to one of your daughters, you can just say, this might be a really great tool to help open the conversation into charting our cycles and our fertility. And if you have been struggling to find the right opening for that conversation, this might be a really great way to start it. So here it is, and there it is. And each day each week has a quote and a place to put an affirmation. And I explain affirmations in the beginning. An affirmation starts with I am, and is followed by something positive, because, and I tell this to my children, the words I am are magic, and what you say after the words I am, you believe. So you want to say positive things about yourself. So I am happy, I am confident, etc. And so you have a place for a weekly affirmation, and then you have all of these days that you can use however you want, as a schedule or as a journal. And then you have a little box that says I feel, and this is specifically to help you keep track of where you are in your cycle. So you may find patterns. If you're on a certain day in your cycle, you may consistently feel a certain way, and then you can keep track and you can help plan ahead. I think this is really great because we can use this in line with the phases of the moon, and which is a natural 28-day cycle, and we can compare it to our own, and it can just help us really start to go inward and pay attention to our health and the way we feel and the way our body reacts and responds to situations, and just the way our body works in a rhythm. And so I am really excited about this. As you can tell, this is such a passion project. And it also has sections. Let me find one for you. Sections to color in and some journal prompts at the end of each month. And the coloring in, of course, is, we all know, this is a massive movement right now as a practice of mindfulness. So you can just take a break. I know as a mom, any simple excuse to just take a mind break and calm down is always really welcome. And you can just color in, and you can do some journal prompts, and you can just think about how your life is going and how things are positive, and how challenges you might be having that you need to find positive ways to resolve. And so here it is, Moon Dreams. And I love it, and I know you're going to love it. And if you pre-order before the end of September at womancraftpublishing.com, you will get a free downloadable moon calendar, which is the whole 2017 with all the main phases of the moon on the calendar. So you can put it on your fridge, and you can just say, oh, it's a full moon, that's why everyone's crazy. So anyway, so if you go to womancraftpublishing.com, we'll have this available on the Mother Magazine website as well as we carry on over the next few weeks. But Womancraft Publishing today and through the end of September to get your free downloadable moon calendar. If you pre-order this for you, your friends, I believe there's some wholesale options as well if you have a shop or you have an online shop and you want to share that. So I want to say a huge I love you to all of you. Thank you for being in this community. Thank you for making my job the best job and for making a difference in the world. So big loves to all of you, big hugs, and welcome to Moon Dreams. And I will see you later in a different video. So, mwah, mwah.